Now replace the sound of so with the word I. So when you inhale, you hear the word I. And replace hum with the word am. So with each exhale, you hear am. With each breath, I am. Focus on the sound of I am with each breath now. I am. Now we're going to add in the ancient technique of holding the breath out at the bottom of the exhale, Kambaka breath. So as you breathe in, you hear the sound of I, and as you breathe out, you hear the sound of am, and hold the breath out for as long as it feels natural without creating any struggle. And during the silence, while you're holding the breath out, hear the silent sound of that, so that your breath becomes I am. Hold the breath out, and in the silence, the word that. I am that. Practice that now. I am that which I choose to focus on. Energy follows attention. Wherever we place our attention, all of our energy goes. I am that which I choose to focus on. Whatever I focus on, the most I become. So from this place, choose what you will be focusing on during class this evening. Now you've made your sankalpa, your intention for your practice this evening. Let that which you choose to focus on go now and rest in the back of your mind as you slowly begin to wake your body up from Shavasana. Take your time, no hurries at all. Now we're going to wind up in child's pose. So you could, from Shavasana, just roll over onto one side and make your way slowly into Shavasana, or child's pose rather, one knee at a time. As you make your way into child's pose, sit back all the way, stretch out long, close your eyes, let your third eye rest on the mat. Take a deep belly breath and feel your ribs moving to the left and the right. Placing your elbows on the mat, if available to you, bring your hands to Namaste. Slowly bring the Namaste hands behind your back. Inhale, stretch your arms long, grip the mat, slowly pull yourself up. And let's rise up onto our knees and hands in tabletop pose. From here, we'll inhale, raise our heart. As you exhale, roll slowly down your back, one vertebra at a time. Try to feel the spine on either side of your back, moving in this giant serpentine motion. See if you can feel each vertebra. They all have to align perfectly. let's slowly come to table. Walk our hands in front of our shoulders, tuck the toes, lift the knees, push back, downward facing dog, our first down dog. And let your down dog walk a little left and a little right. Actually walk your feet over side to side so that they both wind up on one corner of your mat, and then walk on over to the other side. The next time you come back to the middle, bend your knees a few times looking forward of your hands as you do. Then when ready, if available, find a nice hop to the front or walk up to the front of your mat. At the front of the mat, lift up halfway, stretch your spine long. Exhale, round your back, fold. Inhale, slowly begin to rise, coming all the way up to standing pose. Reach up, look up through your hands. Find yourself in a nice little back bend. Namaste, bring hands to your heart, close your eyes. As you close your eyes, remember the word or the focus or the sankalpa that you found for this evening, your intention for your practice. When you're ready, slowly begin to open your eyes and keep the arms really wide this time as you start to lift your hands up and overhead. Look up through wide arms. Feel as if you could capture a bunch of sun rays and pull them straight down into your heart. Just a great big bunch of sunshine. And your arms are a funnel for that sun to flow right into your heart center. Take a big breath of that into your anahata and slowly bring your hands from the crown chakra down to the third eye and see the light radiating out of you like diamonds, down to your throat and down to your heart. Then opening your palms so that the palms face out. Allow that heart energy to flow forward out of you. Slowly release your arms around behind your back, interlacing the fingers to temple grip. Roll the shoulders back and burst your heart open as you inhale, look up. Unzip from your navel all the way to the chin. Press into your feet and extend energetically out through your heart. Big breath in here. On the exhale, let's bend our knees and slowly lower forward, bringing our belly to our thighs. Inhale, lift your temple grip up to the sky like a radar antenna. Let go of the weight of your head and allow your neck to move spontaneously and freely with safety in mind. Allow your hands to slowly pull apart and fold down towards the front of your mat. At the front of the mat, inhale, look up halfway. On an exhale, come into a little squat. We'll step the right leg back, press through the right heel, and extend through the crown of the head. Place your right knee down on the mat, and on an inhalation, slowly come up. Find a deep heart-opening lunge. As you lunge forward with the front knee, feel the stretch in the back hip flexor. Look up through those hands. Inhale, open your arms as wide as they'll go. Exhale, bend the elbows like field goal arms. Inhale, reach those arms back up, and on the exhale, bring the hands to frame the front foot. Slowly slide the front foot back, coming into tabletop pose. On the inhale, come into plank, tuck the toes, lift the knees. On your exhale, push back, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to the right. Walk your feet to the left. Slowly come back to the center. Inhale, look forward, bend the knees and hop. Or walk up to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Exhale, rounded back fold. Inhale, slowly rise, coming all the way up to standing, arms outstretched long. Exhale, namaste, hands find their way to your heart. Close your eyes, say your word. Intention or mantra. From here, inhale, bring the arms overhead in that temple grip again, leaving the arms up and over. As you exhale, lean your upper body to one side, trying to stack your shoulders and hips. And let's pull our chin out of our throat and really open up our throat. As you reach over to the side, let the bottom arm do the pulling. Inhale, let's come back up to center, just do a little reset. Exhale, bring the upper body up and over to the other side. Pull with that bottom arm, look up, pull a little more, go a little bit further. Inhale, back to center. Prepare for our biggest back bend as we press the hips forward, lift the heart. Imagine a hand right between your heart or that yoga wheel lifting you right from the sternum as you look back. Now imagine there was a string attached right to your breastbone and that string was pulling you up higher to the sky, a little higher or more right up from the sternum, a little bit more. Inhale right back to center. Feel the heat that built for you. As you exhale, start to melt forward. And we'll get ready for the other side. Hands frame the foot. As you inhale, look up. This time, left leg steps back. Find a little forward and back rocking if you like. Put that back knee down on the ground. Inhale, lunge into the front knee as you rise. Reach the arms up, open up, look up. Inhale, take the arms apart. Exhale, pull the elbows back and down. Inhale, extend the arms in front. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Slide the front foot back. This time, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale to neutral. Exhale, child's pose. Take the knees wide, sit back all the way, reach the arms out, relax. Staying in child's pose. Feel your heart beating in your chest. Now, if it's available to you, from child's pose, interlace your fingers behind your back again, finding that temple grip. Then as you round back forward, lift your hands up right over your heart. Squeeze those palms together and reach those hands a little higher. Then use those hands to help pull you slowly up to a seated position. Walk the hands forward, coming into plank, tuck toes, lift knees, push back, down dog. Unless you're down dog, just walk in place this time. Slowly begin to walk your feet forward towards the front of the mat. Once you get to the front of your mat, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, rounded back, fold. Sit in a chair this time as you swing the arms out and around, bringing your arms up in front of you. Then take those arms wide again, wider than your shoulders as you sit down deeper. Bend at the elbows as you exhale a little further. Now inhale, balancing, lift up your right foot if you can. Push your shoulder blades back to counterbalance the weight of the foot for 3, 2, 1. Slowly switch sides. Bring the shoulder blades back, pick up that foot and hold it there for 3, 2, 1. Sit the foot down in chair pose. Leave your right foot at the front of the mat as you step your left foot back, coming into warrior one. Swing those arms all the way around like you're lifting up your heart and placing it above you. Then look up through your hands. Imagine a beam of green emerald light shooting out from your heart and illuminating the universe with the light of Anahata, opening your heart. Let it stream out of you. When you're ready, bring Namaste hands back to your heart. Hands to hips, push off back foot, step up in the front of the mat. Inhale, sit down in a chair. Open those arms wide. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull the shoulders back. Lift up right foot for 3, 2, 1, and slowly switch. Left foot up for 1, 2, 3, and release. Press into the left foot, step right foot back to find warrior one foot. Swing those arms out and around like a big pair of wings. Inhale, reach up, warrior one. Open your arms wide here. Slowly release, namaste hands, step back to your hips. Step up, back to the front of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, namaste hands to your heart. Close your eyes. Go inside. Say something kind, loving, and sweet to yourself. Take 3 more deep breaths here in this pose. When you're ready, we'll slowly open the eyes. And from the front of your mat, we'll step the right or left foot back for warrior two. So push into right foot, swing the left foot back, opening it out, almost parallel to the back of the mat. And bend that front knee, bringing it right over the ankle. Extend the arms away at shoulder height. Now usually we make warrior two all about the hips, but today I want you to make it about the heart. So open up through your heart center here as you reach actively out from front middle finger to back middle finger. Breathe deep into the center of your chest. On your next exhale, extended side angle, come forward, place the bottom hand outside the bottom leg and swoop that top arm all the way overhead. Try to stack your shoulders as you look up underneath that top underarm. Now really reach with that top arm, straighten your elbow if you can, front knee over the ankle, stretch a little more down your side body and unknit the ribs, which hold the tightness around the heart. Inhale, slowly, reverse warrior, sliding down your back leg, reach your front arm up. Look up at the hand in the sky. Now open up the front side rib cage that's constricting how much the heart and lungs can function. Slowly release, bringing the hands around behind you. Interlace the fingers to temple grip. Peel your heart back and open, shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, humble warrior. Bring your front shoulder inside your front knee and revolve the top shoulder back so that when you look up, your shoulders are almost stacked. Push the hands away from the heart and feel the heart opening. Release the hands and let them swing around towards the middle of the mat, bringing your front foot with you to find Prasarita Padottanasana, wide-legged forward fold. As you find yourself in your wide-legged forward fold, drop the head, drop the skull towards the floor. Then send a vibration of energy by creating the sign of infinity with your upper body gently swaying in the sign of an 8 on its side. And feel that energy swirling around your heart. Pressing through the feet as you're ready, slowly start to begin to rise. Now find warrior two over your other foot, turning the other foot out, back foot slightly in, heel to heel alignment, arms at shoulder height. Look out over your front hand, right as your front middle finger. Breathe past the throat into the lungs. next exhale, find your extended side angle, reaching that arm all the way overhead if you can, and bottom arm reaching for the floor or block. Turn to look up through the top arm. Take a few deep breaths here and feel your whole body breathing and stretching. Inhale, slowly rise. Find that reverse warrior. Look up at your hand in the sky and open your front side ribs. Take 3 deep, long yoga breaths here. Feel your ribs moving to left and right. Feel your front thigh cooking. Be okay with it being uncomfortable. Stay there as you release, interlacing those hands, tempo grip. As you swing the bottom shoulder inside the bottom knee, look up past the top shoulder in the sky. As you release the arms, allow it to bring you around to the middle of the mat. And yogi's choice, do any action you would like to do. Maybe you want to come down into headstand or handstand, or you just want to play around with some movements here. Whatever it might be, feel free to do your own practice now. As you're ready, slowly come back to center and begin to walk your feet towards each other. As you walk your feet closer to each other, stop about hips distance apart and inhale, sit down in a chair for eagle pose. Bring your right leg on top of your left leg and your right elbow on the bottom of the left elbow. Wrap your forearms and sit down. Now press the elbows away from your heart. If your arms don't wrap, hold your shoulders. Press the elbows away from your heart. Squeeze your inner thighs. See if you can lift that foot and wrap it around the opposing ankle. If not, just keep it flexed. Breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release and step out wide. Stretch out as wide as you can go. Take 3 deep breaths here. Feel the energy moving all around you, within you, and about you, up and down and in and out. Slowly hop or step your feet back together, sitting down in a chair. Left side eagle when you're ready. Find the mighty bird within you, the alpha bird. As you sit down, squeeze tight. Press your elbows away from your heart and take 3 deep breaths. Try lifting the foot and wrapping it if you have it. Slowly release. When ready, take it wide. Stretch out far. Big star in the sky. Open up your heart. As you're ready, step your feet slowly together. And we'll prepare now for dancer's pose. Turn your right hand out, thumb back, no twist in your forearm. Left arm forward. Use a wall if you'd like to. Bend your right knee and grab the inside of the foot at the arch. Or you can hold the outside of the foot as long as there's no twist in that back arm. Start out with your knees side by side. Gaze far off in the distance. I am that which I choose to focus on. Focus your attention on your breath as you begin to push the foot back into the hand and reach the front hand forward. Just you and your breath. Beginning to slowly come out, step your feet side by side, shake it off. Here we go, other side. Reach the right arm forward, left arm, hand turns out, no twist in back arm. Find inside of foot or outside. Then begin to push the foot back as you inhale and reach out over your front hand. Then ask yourself what you're focusing on and start to slowly come back out and shake it out. Move it around. We'll inhale, circle those arms up high. Exhale, namaste, brings us forward and down. Shake off your upper body. Release any tension or stress you may be feeling. Then from the front of your mat, begin to walk your feet back. Coming into plank. Knees down. Slowly lower all the way down. Coming into a resting pose. So you might want to rest one ear on the mat, or you might want to cross your arms and rest your head on your crossed arms. Then closing your eyes, laying there on your mat, on your belly, feel your heart beating in your chest. Just you and your breath. When you breathe in, feel your belly push into the mat, feel your ribs push out to the left and the right, and feel your throat constrict. Then when you breathe out, feel your throat relax, the ribs pull in, and the belly pull away from the mat. Try that 3 more times on your own, the 3-part yoga breath. Belly, ribs, throat. Breathing in all into the space all around your heart. Exhaling away any tension or blocks. When you're ready, start to prepare for Shalabhasana, locust pose. And I'd like you to think about doing Brahmari breath with me, which is a really fun bumblebee style breath. So you lay down and extend your arms away from your side, feet as wide as your mat. Then on the inhale, push your hips down and lift your arms and legs. Then let's be bumblebees. As you exhale, start to try different pitches. Then rest, and immediately try to feel the vibration of sound resonating in your heart center. Feel the purifying effect of the vibration of sound. As you're ready, place the hands under the shoulders and slowly begin to push yourself back up. As you come back up, you could come into a different version of Child's where you sit on top of your heels, hands by the feet, and round your back. Or hold your heels, lift your hips. Little to no weight on the crown of the head as you slowly roll forward and pull on your heels for hare pose. Slowly begin to sit back up. When you're ready, take a deep breath. Swing your legs around from underneath you towards the front of your mat. Shake out your legs. Pause and feel the effect of your yoga practice up to this point. How is it affecting you? Your breathing, your heartbeat, your mind? As you're ready, we'll place our hands by the hips, scoot down the mat, and slowly lower yourself down, setting yourself up for bridge pose. Placing your ankles underneath your knees and allow your hands to rest by your side. Then on an inhale, slowly lift your hips high into the sky, relaxing the front of your throat. Squeeze your inner thighs and buttocks and lift a little higher. Then on an exhale, slowly begin to release your bridge back down. Now breathe with that a few times. Inhale, lift up, lift your heart. Exhale, push the air out. Imagine a hole open up right in the center of your chest as you inhale through the chest and exhale back out of it. Slowly release. And I encourage you to find any kind of inversion that you would like to end your class with before we go down to do some mat work. So we're not done yet, but if you would like to do any favorite inversion, of course bridge is an inversion. You could also lift up into shoulder stand, walking your hands up either side of your back, placing a little weight into your hands if you would like. Of course, there's wheel, where you place the hands underneath your shoulders and slowly begin to push through the feet, lifting up. And finding your heart bursting open. So find any upside down pose you'd like. Maybe just legs up the wall is enough for today. Then slowly begin to make your descent out of your inversion, whatever inverted pose you chose. And allow your hands to come down and find your knees as you pull your knees towards you. Big breath in here, and on an exhale, slowly begin to rock a little forward and back. And maybe a little side to side. Then lifting your feet up into the air, hold your big toes and kick your feet like a happy baby. Begin to release your knees to one side as you let go of your feet, stacking your knees at 90 degrees if you can, so that the feet wind up underneath the knees and the hamstrings can have a chance to relax. Then look away from the knees and place your arms in a comfortable position. Squeeze your knees together and close your eyes. Telling yourself, thank you again for this time you made to be on your mat. As you start to come towards the other side, stop in the middle, placing the feet together and the knees wide. Stopping in a resting cobbler's pose in the middle. Just take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring that top knee over to the opposite side and look away from your knees. I breathe in. I breathe out. I am that. I am that, I am that, which I choose to focus on. As you come back to the center, stop again in our cobbler's pose, but this time place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly in your reclined cobbler's pose. And breathe in, belly, chest. Breathe out, chest, belly. Breathe in, chest, belly. Breathe out, chest, belly, chest. Breathe in, chest, belly. Breathe out, belly, chest. Find your Shavasana, making your way into final resting. As you get into Shavasana, inhale, point your toes to the sky, lift your arms slightly above the earth. Exhale, drop. Stay in your Shavasana. Rest in your Shavasana pose. Anahata chakra is the center of bhakti or devotion. It is awakened in accordance with the degree of devotion to Guru, Creator, personal deity, in whatever form or non-form one may visualize or understand the spiritual intelligence of the universe. So we're devoting our energy, our love, to that one force that is all of us, the force of creation, in whatever form you choose to see it in. All practices of yoga, especially when done with the blessings of a guru, will automatically awaken devotion in the spiritual heart, Anahata chakra. Feel that devotion in your heart. Take a moment and honor your unique expression in this life, in this body, on this planet, at this moment in history now. Honor and acknowledge your unique gifts, the unique voice that you bring to this humanity. How your love expresses itself. Honor yourself. I honor you for spending some time with me this evening, and I hope some of what has helped me in turn helps you. May peace descend upon this planet and begin in our neighborhoods and our own hearts. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.